in a simple building by the sea. 20 students from all over Nigeria gather for a day of learning, and most certainly a day of surprises. This is the Academy. The Academy, brought to you by Nescafe.
Legend tells us that long, long ago in Africa, a young goat herd was spending his day with his goats. The sun was so hot that he dozed off. Suddenly, he saw his goats behaving in a way he'd never seen before. He went to a bush and picked one of the mysterious fruits. He rushed to tell everyone about his wonderful find. He had just discovered coffee. The secret was handed on from village to village, and that was how coffee cultivation started. Coffee quickly became a popular beverage to be shared. Today, Nescafe perpetuates this ancestral discovery and pays tribute to this precious heritage. Nescafe. Taste the coffee side of life.
A few short days ago, these Nigerian men and women left their homes to pursue a dream. Saying goodbye to family and friends, many put jobs on hold to join a group of strangers in a month-long journey of self-discovery. They all want to become actors. Here at the Academy, they are intentionally cut off from the outside world while they undergo intense instruction. Their sole preoccupation, to discover and to master one of the world's oldest art forms. The hours are long. The rules are strict.
Simplicity.
But in the end, 4 of them will win roles in a brand new Nigerian television drama. In the last episode, the students faced a challenge that will forever be remembered as the cold read. For the first time since coming to the Academy, they were asked to perform without the presence of their fellow students. Later, scores were posted. They had not been forewarned that this was, in fact, an examination.
Ah! I messed up, man.
I'm so excited.
It was their first real surprise, but it won't be the last. This afternoon continues a course of instruction begun earlier in the day. It will take the students away from the technical aspects of acting and move them towards the ultimate challenge of all actors, performance. The portrayal of characters created in a writer's imagination.
Let me just give you 5 minutes for that reading exercise.
Tosan Ejramada Ube, the Dean of the Academy, has chosen a play familiar to many Nigerians as the first vehicle through which the Academy students will confront the world of acting. The goal is to interpret the words and then bring the characters to life. The centerpiece of the first exercise will be Death and the King's Horseman, a modern classical play on a traditional theme written by Nigeria's Wole Soyinka.
All right, your time is up. Please drop the one you are not choosing.
You know, there are 2 different exercises now. I'm asking you to memorize it before tomorrow morning, and I'm asking you also to perform it. So how would you go about doing the first of the 2 tasks?
You said about reading understanding,
Yeah.
memorizing, and you know,
Okay.
like if possible, could invite somebody, you know, one of our colleagues, and do it before them and have them criticize us.
We go through it, then possibly sing it.
Yeah, okay, that's
Then you could also maybe put it in a language that you understand better.
That's
Then
a
come back to
possibility
English.
if need be.
Yeah, it is.
What was the first thing that we talked about today? Choices. Yes, what else?
Unfamiliar spellings.
Okay, good. Anything that you're unfamiliar with. I'm unfamiliar with the word Oshubo. So if I were performing, I'd want to look that up.
All right, which other words?
RY.
Yes, emissary.
Emissary.
Yes, but it's good to look it up in the dictionary.
Emissary.
There are some sentences that didn't make sense to me.
Aha, good. So you have to make sense out of it, but that's part of your job. How would you do it?
We decided to use Death and the King's Horseman as one of the texts because Wole Soyinka is also another difficult writer in terms of people don't find him very easy to access in terms of language and poetry and so on. But yet his language and his poetry is very beautiful. And because the situations were tragic in the play, I wanted them to try and reach for something emotionally high with language that was difficult but not inaccessible.
How would you make sense? Like a sentence like what? Let's look at it right now.
So you were waiting for Don White Man.
Yes.
Waiting for Don.
Don.
White Man.
Yes.
You're waiting for Don.
Mr. Pilkings is a white man. He's the district officer in the area in colonial times. So the person he's talking to is a white man. So he says, you are waiting for dawn. What is dawn? Morning.
Where's the punctuation like?
Exactly, that's missing. Well, he might have meant for there to be no punctuation. So that will change your interpretation. But if you choose to put a pause there, that's all right too. That's your artistic choice.
But the quotation, is it ending there? That's just the question. Over.
Which one?
That's him. Only so many hours until dawn. And then the danger is over.
Let's read the whole thing, shall we?
Yeah.
Okay. Read it for us, Benga.
You're waiting for dawn, white man. I hear you saying to yourself, only so many hours until dawn, and then the danger is
You
over.
haven't respected the punctuation. Go back and respect the punctuation. Let's see how it does.
You are waiting for dawn, white man. I hear you saying to yourself, only so
For
many
some of the
hours
student
until
actors,
dawn, and
words
then the danger
and
is
punctuation have become puzzles that now seem like
over.
barriers.
Understand? It's all
You must respect the punctuation. All right, good luck. Thank you. Between now and tomorrow, good luck. That's all I can say.
Tomorrow, each student will stand before the class to demonstrate their understanding of today's lesson.
See you all tomorrow.
With that, the dean leaves the students to their task. But as she does, the second class of the day abruptly begins.
We're about to start. I'd like you on your feet. I'd like all the other things that you have to be gone. I want a line from that pole to that pole, right through the center of this place.
Alan Chide is the executive director of Common Ground Productions, the creator of the Academy.
So far, you have been on an easy road. It's time to get serious. I just watched you sit here laying on the floor reading copy without any expression, any emotion, anything that I would say is acting. We are here to learn. If you are here to learn, stay. If not, the door is over there. Anybody want to go? No. Great. Turn your face and your body this way. Man in front, lead him to the front of that shack. Then I want 5 laps between these 2 buildings. Energy! Time to pick it up. Don't kill yourselves. Make it easy. You gotta make it last. It's about movement, not a race. How's your heart rate right now? Still racing? Okay. Part of this job that you are trying to get is probably the hardest thing you will ever have to do. But I'm about to put people through 18 weeks of 7 days, 12-hour-a-day work. You have to be able to memorize 80 pages of your copy. You have to be able to remember it and remember what the other person is saying who's in the scene with you. You have to be able to get your voice out. You have to be able to act. You have to be able to feel emotion. And you have to work with other people. I know some of you came here because you want fame and stardom. But you gotta work hard. If you want it, you're gonna get it. If you don't, I'm not gonna waste time. This may be reality TV, it may be a documentary, but for you, you told me in every one of your statements that you wanted to make a change in your lives. If you want to make a change, make the effort. If not, the doorway is that way, and it's okay to go. You, sir. Blue shirt, stand up, please. You, ma'am, stand up, please. You, ma'am. You, sir. Stand in front of them, please. Okay, you, ma'am. Next. You, sir. You, ma'am. Next. You, ma'am. You, sir. You, ma'am. And you, sir. Next. Okay, folks. One of the most important things in any career, especially this one, you must remember. Discipline. There are certain times discipline is appropriate, and there are certain times that it's not. Discipline is by maintaining habits and actions. Following rules is one of them, but what are the rules? That brings a whole nother conversation. What we want to talk about is forming positive habits, changing our behavior, and working on our attitudes towards this project. I'm pushing the discipline with you right off the bat because I want to make sure that you're committed to this project, this program, okay? This isn't military. In no way am I expecting you to move like that or think that. Relax. Okay, turn towards me, please. Next thing. What is listening?
Listening means you're actually understanding what you're being told. It's different from hearing, like you're not listening, but when you're listening, that means you're actually understanding what you're being told.
The ability to comprehend what the instructor or the lecturer is saying and being able to put that in action and then interpret it.
Listening is hearing what people are saying. Listening is hearing me, taking it in, feeling it, sensing it. It's about trying to communicate emotions of the moment. It's about reading someone's face. It's about feeling the stress or the anxiety in the word. But listening is a skill. And so far, none of you really have a positive, active listening skill. I'd like you, each of the pairs I have put you in, to go to a different place in this compound within my eyesight right here. Person A, which is up to you, whoever goes first, will spend 3 minutes and tell person B exactly who they are, where they came from, their life, what do they love, like, dislikes, all of those things. Person B will then repeat back to you what you just said. Then person A will say, well, you're right on this, you're a little off on this. It's about communication and listening. Then you reverse roles. B will tell A will then repeat to B. You want to do it?
Yes!
Okay, go. You got 1 minute. Get to a place.
Okay, my name is Amaka Izzy. I'm from Ogun State. I was born in Lagos. I was raised in the north.
Did your youth service in 2003? 2003 youth service. Youth service. I was right. 2003 youth service.
Right now, you just gained admission into University of Port Harcourt.
Yes.
You're a shy person.
Yeah.
You like honesty.
Yes.
You went into marketing. You resigned and started business of your own. You know, you write scripts. You sing a lot.
Oh man, I don't want to do that. I'll be called the baby here.
You're just being expressive.
Okay, I'm 26.
Everybody here, Okay, close your eyes. I want you to imagine 10,000 people in front of you, sitting in chairs, all in front of you. Now imagine how deep that 10,000 person is in the back. He can't or she can't hear you. They can hear me. In opera, you don't use microphones. You use your voice. That person down there couldn't hear you. Let's open our eyes, relax. You don't have to stand at attention. Okay, let's go. Your turn, shoot.
She's Amaka Izebu. She grew up here in Lagos. She's from a family of 7, which is the 6th. She loves singing, modeling, listening to music. Her favorite color is black. She's currently into NGOs and charity that she hates dishonesty.
It was okay. You did well. Yeah.
Her name is Eunice Attar. She's from Kaduna State.
She started her primary education in Abeokuta.
Yes, you forgot that.
Her favorite food is eba and egbon. She's a very shy person, you can see that.
She dislikes dishonesty and mean.
We have 2 stepmoms and there are 15 children in the family.
Studied business administration and management and now polytechnic.
I also told him that I don't like people who are not trustworthy, not dishonest. I didn't use that phrase, dishonest.
And I'm not getting everything. I think that's about it.
You see the difference between you now and the difference between you sitting and laying on the floor with a piece of paper? What's the difference? You taking this game seriously? Are you realizing this is not a 30-day adventure of fun and food and friendness? This is about learning a craft. And to do this, we've got to have discipline. Let's look at our lives now and talk about how we can change as individuals so that you can achieve this lesson and apply it to your life long term. Not just at the academy, but look at how this exercise affects the rest of your space, your world, your home, your family, your daily grind, whatever that may be. But you still got to present yourselves, you still got to project, and you've got to do what we've learned and carry that lesson on daily. Now, who wants to start and talk about how discipline affects their life? Over here, please.
Okay.
I don't want to be alone up here.
Okay.
Talk to everybody.
Okay, as an actor, I think discipline has a lot to do in my life, you know. Whatever I do, wherever I go, because of the public glare, you know, I have to do things that would speak well of me
So
as
your
an actor.
behavior has to be positive, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, my behavior.
You gotta be good.
Yeah, I have to be good all the
because
time.
Because the world sees you.
Exactly.
And you're a role model.
Yeah, exactly.
Who said role model over here? Expand on that. Let's have a conversation. What's a role model?
A role model is someone who is in the limelight, not necessarily as an actor, somebody who's done something good, worthy of emulation, that people look up to. And when they look up to you, you're not supposed to mislead them in any way. In your actions, in words you say, in things you do, you are committed to them, and then you must watch yourself so that you do not send the wrong signal onto the next person that is watching you and looking up to you.
Bringing this TV personality into our private life outside the screen is very important, because people look at you and they say, oh, this is this person, how about I know her from your house now, I know you down now, so you understand. So even if we are not like that, let's try to, you know, take this thing back to the roots, to the basic, to our immediate family and all that.
I did not know what a role model was. Though I knew a role model, I thought it was just like you go up there, become a star, and then everybody emulates you. I never knew there was a responsibility behind it until this discussion.
I think we all have to try and be disciplined. I think it has to start from here first before we can take it out to anybody.
Before you become responsible in something and disciplined, first of all, you must look at this thing that is given to you. Why is it given to you? Because you are trusted. And I have to be disciplined to portray out that trust.
Do you think you did something fun today?
Yes.
Excellent. So today when I saw you with the dean, you were laying around reading your copy. What are you going to do tomorrow?
We're going to sit properly. We're going to talk well.
You're going to stand up, you're going to project, you're going to do what? You're going to listen to her. You're going to make sure you can hear each other.
Yes.
Now, we have blue shirts and we have green shirts.
Yes.
We're going to take a vote on green or blue. I'm not going to tell you what for, but we're going to tell you to vote on green and blue. Wait a second. I haven't said anything yet. In the effort, I'd like to see a show of hands for the blue shirts. One hand per person, and a show of hands for the green shirts. Wow. There is one bus waiting. You folks need to decide how many people can get on that bus and who's going to get on that bus. This is your last challenge of the day. You need to do it without any argument. You need to be cooperative, and you need to take into account what you learned today.
Even as the day closes, the students are asked to remember and apply their lessons in everything that they do. On this day, even the ride back home is another challenge at the Academy.
Now, recharge to take your dreams even higher.
My dreams.
Yes, if you dream it, you can do it with Nestle Milo. Nestle Milo. Now, recharge with more energy-releasing B vitamins for extra nourishment, healthy growth, and mental well-being.
Dream it, I can do it.
Nestle Milo, the food drink of future champion.
Next time on the Academy.
Pass it on if you don't have it.
The Dean exhorts her students to understand the nature of unity and teamwork.
Start again from the top.
My young bride.
Faster.
Then, the class will explore unknown regions of the self. That place deep inside every actor from which unknown characters emerge.
Chase him around. Chase him around.
I blame the white man.
Chase him. Chase him. Chase.
We're such a way. He said go he's from other side of the bed. But hey, you're on.
And finally,
your first test is coming up. It's Friday and Saturday.
Alan brings the final challenge of the day. Who will show that they have what it takes to be among the final four who will appear in the new TV drama, and who will face expulsion as they all face the challenge of the Academy. Brought to you by Nescafe.